The Islamization of the West. There has been a tremendous amount of immigration of people from predominantly Muslim countries into Europe and the U.S. in the last few years. It has been going on longer in Europe. Germany has had 2 million or so immigrants in the last few years. Sweden, the UK, a lot have immigrated from Syria, Afghanistan, Pakistan, etc. Yes, there's been a great growth in the Muslim population. Many of these people seem to not believe in capitalism, religious freedom. Many of them seem to like such groups as the Muslim Brotherhood, which wants everyone to follow Sharia law, which, among other things, strips women of most of their rights. Many Muslim countries now require women to wear hijabs or veils or outfits covering the whole body, including masks which cover the face. In many of these countries, women pretty much stay in their homes, don't go to school, even work outside the home. Men call the shots. In Afghanistan, Iran, where women once were well educated, went to college, or even college professors, whatever. Now, since the introduction of radical Islamification, say, for example, under the leadership of Ayatollah Khomeini in Iran, such things have happened as now it is a capital offense in Iran to become a Christian. In Nigeria, since 2000, over 50,000 Christians have been murdered. 18,000 churches have been burned. In Syria, there were about 2 million Christians in 2011. Now there are 300,000 to 600,000. About 2,000 Christians have been killed since March. Keir Starmer, the new Prime Minister of the UK, has made it against the law to speak about the rising crime rate in Britain and how it could be partly attributable to the influx of persons from predominantly Muslim countries. I heard a gal, an American, who had attended UCLA and had just spent 3 years in London. She said lately she couldn't wear necklaces or bracelets when walking in London because invariably someone would try to practically assault her and rip them off her. She had to have her cell phone somehow attached to her wrist or it would be snatched. Now, whether all this is true or not, I don't know. Some are afraid the United States is going in that direction with our dismissal of immigrant crime as all racism, our denunciation of police and ICE agents trying to enforce the law. It is said that our so-called decrease in crime rates in cities is partly because many crimes that were once felonies are now only misdemeanors and are not having bail requirements for many crimes. On September 13, 2025, a huge march took place in London with about 110,000 marchers. It was labeled Festival for Free Speech and had a lot of anti-immigration sentiments. It was led by Tommy Robinson, a far-right spokesman. They showed some video from the march on Google. There were a lot of British flags, Union Jacks everywhere. There were some banners saying, "Enough is enough," and "Stop the boats." The boats. The march has been tied to the growth of Christian nationalism, perhaps, and I think as a way of countering some of the so-called Islamification of the UK. Also, Sharia law, which many Muslims seem to want, calls for the circumcision of female infants. Even now, baby girls' clitoris is trimmed or something. Some call it genital mutilation. Yeah, they do. How barbaric, yeah. Okay, this has nothing to do with my essay so far. At any rate, something else. When Princess Diana was killed in her car accident, her boyfriend Dodi Fayed was also killed since he was riding with her. Some scandalous thoughts. He was Muslim. Was Princess Diana pregnant with his child when she was killed? I don't think some of the British establishment would have been very keen about having Princess Diana being married to a Muslim and having a Muslim child. Just thought. Thank you.